identified a couple accident injury programs back in 2021 where I went through with a fine-tooth comb looking at the exclusions and limitations, and then realizing there's not exclusions and there's not limitations to some of these accident injury insurance programs. And then I found out that some of these programs also are available. They don't have to be offered through an employer like Aflac. We can actually write them on an individual basis in the jiu-jitsu community. So then I got more information on them, like how much do these cost? $25 a month. That's really inexpensive. So I did, naturally, I called up my good buddy over in Milwaukee. He's Primal MMA, Scott Severite. One of the guys that I do his personal insurance and have always through the years. And I said, Scott, there's these new accident plans. I really think they're great. This is how it works. He was skeptical. Had lunch with them, sat down, went through all this stuff. I was so excited about this. And he said, fine, let's get these things set up. We were reviewing his health insurance anyway. So I got him enrolled, and I got him enrolled in 2 of the programs. So I said, let's get this one, and let's also get this one. Man, you're getting hurt all the time. Like $50 a month. Come on, man. Like, what's the deal? So we did it. Months go by, and sure enough, I get the call from Scott. Somebody shot in, So just a little side note, like, let me ask you, how do you think if we had to do like a survey, like where do you think most of the injuries are happening in jiu-jitsu? Like in the guard, from the, half guard, from leg locks, from wrestling, from, where do you think they're coming from? Like, how do you think, or what do you see, Archie?
The first thing I would see is from the standing position.
That's exactly right. And that's done. So that's exactly what I see. Most of these injuries are coming from, it's happened in the stand-up. And sure enough, Scott called me, somebody shot in off the wall, blah, 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 had to go get treated. Nothing was torn or anything like that, but he had to go get his scans. And then he went to get the treatments. He went to get the physio. And then I was excited. I'm like, okay, let me know when you get these, services. Let's file these claims. Met with him again, filed the claims. Next thing you know, all these checks started coming in the mail. He had about, I want to say like $3,000 in out-of-pocket expenses and bills, but he got paid out from the insurance company about $4,500 or $5,000. So do the math. He made $2,000. Yeah. And we wrote a blog on that on jiujitsuinsurance.com, kind of like a white paper case study. Like, guys, this worked.